Did you know the Bible talks about an old axe head made out of iron that sank to the bottom of a river and then floated back up just because a stick got tossed in the water? You've never heard this preached on, but what if I told you this forgotten miracle holds a powerful spiritual key you've been missing? Let me break down a story no one talks about that could restore what you thought was lost. In 2 Kings chapter 6 verses 5 through 7, this is the floating axe head, and it says, "But as one was cutting down a tree, the iron axe head fell into the water. And he cried out and said, 'Alas, master, for it was borrowed.' So the man of God said, 'Where did it fall?' And he showed him the place. So he cut off a stick and threw it in there, and he made the iron float." This takes place during the time of Elisha the prophet. A group of young prophets is building a bigger place to live, and while chopping trees near the Jordan River, one of them loses his axe head. It flies off the handle and sinks. Now, this wasn't just any axe, it was borrowed, and in that day, metal tools were rare and expensive. Losing it wasn't just inconvenient, it was humiliating, even dishonorable. But here's what happened next. Elisha asked, "Where did it fall?" He throws a stick into the water at that exact spot and the iron floats. Now pause. Iron doesn't float. This defies physics. But this wasn't just about the metal, this was about a God who restores what you've lost. Here's the hidden message. Number one, God cares about what seems small. Losing an axe head isn't a national emergency, but God still moved. Why? Because if it matters to you, it matters to Him. Number two, sometimes God asks you to show Him where it sank. Elisha didn't just perform a miracle, he said, "Show me the place." In other words, revisit the moment you lost it. That's where the restoration begins. And number three, God doesn't just replace, He recovers. God didn't give the man a new axe. He made the impossible float. Sometimes He won't give you something new. He'll raise up what you thought was long gone. This isn't just a miracle. It's a message for anyone who's lost something, your edge, your passion, your peace, your purpose, your fire. It sank. But with God, it can float again. So my final thought is God specializes in lost things. If you feel like your spiritual edge is gone, like you dropped your momentum or your calling, take it back to the last place you saw it. Show Him where it fell, because when you invite God into your loss, the impossible starts to float. If this forgotten Bible miracle just opened your eyes, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe right now and turn on notifications so you never miss another lesson like this. Follow, like, share, favorite, and drop a comment that says God can restore what I've lost. And if this ministry is blessing you, help us keep going strong. Donation link is on the screen and in the description and in the bio. Thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.